T7.12. Here are histograms of the values taken by 3 sample statistics in several hundred samples from the same population. The true value of the population parameter is marked with an arrow on each histogram. All right, so here's the true value, and true value. Okay. Which statistic would provide the best estimate of the parameter? Justify your answer. All right, so the best estimates have 2 things. Number 1, they're low in bias, and number 2, they have low variability. Okay, so low in bias just means that it's not tending to overestimate the true value, or there's no tendency to underestimate the true value. In fact, we should have roughly the same number of estimates that are below and above the true value. Okay. And then low variability just means that the estimates are close to the truth. Okay. So the graph should be narrow, not wide. Okay. All right, so for those 2 reasons, right, I would say that choice A is the best, is showing the best estimates. Right. We're seeing that about half of the estimates are too low and about half are too high, so there's no tendency to over or underestimate. And even the lowest estimates and the highest estimates are not that far from the truth. Whereas, like, if you look at B, right, we could get very far from the truth, and in C, right, there's estimates that are pretty far from the truth. But A is, even the worst estimates are not as far. Okay. So I would go with A. B, I would say, has lowish bias. Roughly half of the estimates are too low and roughly half are too high. It just has more variability. Right? It's a wider graph. C tends to underestimate. Most of the estimates are too low. So C has a little bit of bias to it.